Hello, I'm Shelby Aarons, and this horse I'm working with is Monarch. Monarch is a 2.5-year-old Andalusian stallion. He's a future wee mount for Amanda and I, but we aren't going to start him yet. He's 2.5. He's pretty good size, but we're going to wait till the spring and maybe this next summer. I want to wait till he's at least 3. I'm going to have the vets keep eyes on him and make sure, structurally he'll be ready to ride. But it doesn't mean we can't start teaching him some manners, start teaching him some working equitation, and, really shaping his future and trying to, I hate to say mold, but trying to help condition him to the horse that we're going to be looking for to be balanced, athletic, competitive, and free, and loose. I say all those things because the different areas we're looking for all those things. I want them to be relaxed. I want them to have energy. I want them to have spring. And so what I've been doing here while I'm talking is I've worked with this horse about 5 times, 6 times or so, and he kind of holds himself and carries himself in a manner that I kind of like. I see where I want to go with it, and so I'm going to ask for that. I'm going to create that situation and give him a release for it, mentally and physically. Mentally, I'm saying, hey, I like what this looks like. Can you do it for me? And physically, I'm going to ask you to carry yourself in this way, but I'm not going to ask long because I know your muscles aren't developed. And I want to kind of start establishing a little bit of a muscle memory. Once I've done that a little bit, I want to keep him energized by getting out some obstacles. I decided to bring out 3 barrels and space them fairly evenly apart. Now with obstacles, whether it's working equitation or trail competition or just good horsemanship where you can open gates and ride with confidence without your horse being afraid of things, it all is the same. And that is for the horse to mentally be comfortable with things that don't look normal, with things that are different. So what I'm doing here is I'm letting him figure it out. And there's only 2 rules, really. I mean, there's a few little gray rules, but there's 2 main rules. Rule 1 is if I'm asking you to go to the left, do not switch directions and go to the right. I wouldn't want that when I was riding you. I don't really want that on the ground. Some horses, we have to deal with that a little bit different, but that's a typical rule. Rule number 2 is stay out of my space and don't run me over. That is where my groundwork and making sure he understands working on a circle first before I even bring him to any obstacles, even if it is just going through a squeeze on some barrels. So then I just kind of work him around it and put those barrels in his way, put my circle between them, and wait till he finds it. Now working equitation, I want him to be able to walk through those spaces, trot through those spaces, and canter, because depending on the level and depending on the phase, he potentially may need to do all 3. My main goal for him today, though, is I want to see transitions. I want to see a nice trot to a nice walk through the squeeze. I want to see, once he goes through the squeeze, I want to see him walk out of it and then trot a few strides out. Technically, the same amount of strides he went to a walk before going through them, but we won't get that picky. Once I've got him going through at a trot and I start looking for the walk, I might even start bringing a few transitions by having him go through around 1 barrel and went through 1 squeeze, and then turning him and having a transition to go the other way. And I see he walked through the one and then he trotted through the other. So obviously we've got some work to do there. But this is the first time he's ever done any of this stuff. So now I'm going to fast forward till a little later in the day, right about the time I finished. So I got trot, Now he misses a circle, but then he walks, and then he reverses and stays at the walk, and then I lose him at the trot. This is where I'm going to pick up tomorrow. Thank you, and I have a good day.